Hey guys, it's Conway, and I'm back with another video. Today's the replay of the day. I have a lot of clips I need to go through, and tomorrow's update night, so I really need to start recording. Today we have a fan-submitted replay from what, I'm not allowed to curse, but his name is on the screen. Thank you to him. Now, today I'm going to be featuring a game in the T20, which matches on Hellas, and the T20 is a Tier 7 American medium tank, and what I think is most noticeable about the T20 is probably its gun, I would say, just because it's got a bigger gun than most medium tanks have at its tier. I really don't know much about the T20, but the first thing I would notice about it is that its gun is bigger compared to most of the mediums that I play. Most of the mediums that I play have a very high DPM, but the T20 seems like a very mobile medium tank. From what I know, encountering the T20, I don't think it has any armor, except for maybe right where the gun is. Now, hopefully he'll load the HE here, if he goes to peek this SPIC. Well, I'm mistaken. Where did that shot land? Yeah, right on the gun. That's probably the only place where it has armor. He does not load the HE, but you can see they're nice 200 damage. This tank looks like it has a 200 alpha, and I'm used to playing medium tanks like the Comet, which have more around 150 alpha. Now, you can see here, nice setup. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see the enemy team is really spread out. They have a light tank all the way on the enemy side, and then they have mediums and that SPIC who was on the side that the T20 was on, our player. Right now, I would say push into where the heavies are, because we have two heavies, and if you get these light tanks in front of you to put pressure behind and possibly take out even that smasher, I think that would be the best course of action. You can see there, nice shot into the SPIC, he'll be running. The main priority in pretty much every game, now that I see it Tier 7, is taking out smashers, especially if you're in a very low armored tank. You see, RNG doesn't favor him, and the shot goes right over the IS. Now in a good position, if the smasher would back out, gets a nice clean shot, and the smasher isn't able to return. And that's ultimately how you defeat the smasher. Is you shoot it, well, that's basically how you outplay it. You shoot from a position where it can't shoot back. Or at least where you can pull back into cover. Nice shots here. You see, if they take out this Pantera, they'll be able to fully focus that IS coming towards them. The only problem with going to focus the IS is that since the smasher is unspotted, and if the smasher decides to push, this is 3 very lightly armored tanks, and most likely 3 one-shots for a smasher. But the IS does probably what I wouldn't have done, and pushes into 3 light tanks, or 2 light tanks and 1 medium. And there goes down the Chaffee, and now, in a 3v3 situation against a smasher, you're going to want to have a lot of cover, and particularly now in a 2v3 situation, have your teammate with you. Now, as soon as he comes out of sniper position, I want to look where their tank destroyer is, because if you see on the map, the light tank seems to be pushing towards him. Okay, see a low health T25 AT. Now, worst case scenario, this becomes a 2v2, and the smasher, unfortunately, Very good opportunity to shoot, but the shot bounces. Now this is when things don't look as good because the Smasher, obviously being a broken tank, can one-shot both of you. And the only way to take this out, you're going to need some luck. You're going to need the Smasher to miss. I would have probably loaded premium ammo right now, but that's okay. Now you can see, the AMX is coming slowly across the map. You need to stay with your teammate because Smasher, obviously with a long reload, at least if he takes out one of you or badly damages you, you can both focus him. Now, the Smasher does come this way, and he doesn't see him. But luckily the VK coordinates well and comes back. The Smasher decides to turn his turret, and this is ultimately the downfall of the Smasher here. You can see, getting circled and not having enough gun depression. But we're going to see some really good RNG here in about a second, because I've watched this replay over. Very good. The Smasher misses, but the MX-13 does take him out. Now, he does the right thing and drops back and tries to focus on the AMX, even though the Smasher has a long reload. Pushing the Smasher, in my opinion, would have resulted in him taking a lot of damage from the AMX-13. And the Smasher you can easily outplay now. Nice bounce. And right now, RNG coming in clutch. Smasher bounces off his track, and this is going to be an easy finish for him. Pushes forward, aims for the hole, boom goes the dynamite. Now, with a nice 990 damage blocked, you may think that this tank may have some sort of armor, but really good case of RNG here, combined with a tank that I think is very balanced. The gun, definitely higher, it's bigger than most medium tanks, and definitely packs that punch, as you can see there. Thank you for for sending in this replay. Very nice, and if you want to submit any more replays, I'll link my Discord down in the description. And thank you guys for watching. I don't have the T20, so can't really do an outro with it, but as always, friendly reminder, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.